My name is Lonnie Gamble. I've been playing music well over, I guess, 40 years. Back in the 80s, I had several songs out that did really well everywhere else but here in the States. It was weird, you know, Canada and all over Europe, songs are big. One song is entitled, Could It Be Love? Well, a guy named Davtyan from Armenia sent me this beautiful music 2 years ago. And the first thing I heard was This Time, because the melody drove me to say this time. And I couldn't find out what else I needed to speak about. But I knew this song was too special to be another typical song. This time I'll be nicer to you. This time I won't do this or I won't do that. So it sat around for about 2 years. Back in August of last year, I was diagnosed with cancer, with prostate cancer. And I started my treatments in November of last year. And in the midst of all of that, I was closing a nonprofit that I had built for 18 years. I went to see a friend of mine, his name is Pastor Willie Anderson, to talk about the nonprofit, which is Kappa. When it was time for me to leave, he said to me, I would like to have a word of prayer with you. And he anointed my head with oil, and he put his arms around me, and he started to pray for me. And I felt the Spirit of God in his prayer. It reminded me of when I was a child, how my mother's brother, Lafayette Gooding, Pastor Lafayette Gooding, would come by our home and pray over us when we were kids, when we were sick. It took me back to that moment in my life. So when I left his house, I came right home to my studio, and the words just came. This time, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This time, I'm healing you. You hear the song, you'll hear God is really singing the song. And God is speaking at the end, at the beginning and at the end, and actually singing the verses. And just mainly, just trust me, rely on me, you know. It's just a song of encouragement. I will keep you safe and warm and guide you through the storm. So I used to think, well, maybe I can't write those kind of songs, you know. But when you're going through a storm, you'd be surprised at what you can, things that God gives you to get you through it. And for me, each day I went for that cancer treatment, I'm singing the song in my head, and people say, why are you always coming here smiling all the time, you know? You got cancer. I said, I'm cool. Because I knew I was good. I completed my 40 treatments of irradiation. I'm doing well. I'm cancer-free from the last time they told me. So it was a song that just gave me what I needed at that moment. And every day I listen to it, it just gives me that much more encouragement. And I'm hoping that it'll do the same for people when they hear it.